the group members, we want to sincerely thank everyone who helped us finish this case study, which looks at an airline firm and connects it to the ideas we studied in Chapter 6 through the theme of our course, which is HRM 645. First and foremost, we would want to thank Professor Dr. Dewi Winti Tajuddin, our beautiful lecturer, whose advice and criticism have been quite helpful. Their knowledge and existence enabled us to link academic concepts with practical business procedures, resulting in an informative and true case study. We also want to express our gratitude to Norizwan, Afzan, Fatin, Gelis, and myself, as well as to the rest of our team for their time, dedication, and teamwork. We were able to apply the concept from the course chapters to the case study and gain a better understanding of the airline industry, which is My Airlines, thanks to the ideas, research, and analysis that each of us provided. Because of our collaboration, we were able to look at the airline company from a variety of angles, ensuring that our conclusions were comprehensive. Additionally, we would like to thank many different research papers and studies that aid in our comprehension of the aviation industry and how it relates to the main ideas covered in Chapter 6 through 13. In our course, making connections between theory and business activities required the use of these materials. Last but not least, we are appreciative of the challenge to learn more about the airline sector and improve our knowledge of important issues like intervention strategy and interventions activities, work organization interventions, diagnosis, and feedback, all of which were addressed in the course 6 to 13 chapters.
My Airline, a Malaysia low-cost carrier, was launched in 2002 with the aim of making air travel more affordable for people in Malaysia and across South Asia. As a subsidiary of My Group conglomerate, the airline has positioned itself as a budget-friendly alternative to traditional airlines, offering affordable flights without compromising on basic services, with a focus on simplicity, efficiency, and customer satisfaction. My Airline has quickly carved out a space in a competitive airline industry. My Airline was created through a collaboration of two experienced figures, Reni Teo Cheng Hock, a veteran of the airline industry, and Datuk Goh Wan Hua, a well-known Malaysian entrepreneur. Their partnership began in 2020, and after 2 years of planning, My Airline officially launched in 2022. The airline was built with a goal of offering affordable, efficient, and reliable air travel to Malaysia and recreational travelers. Since its launch, My Airline has gained attention for its budget-friendly prices, efficient operations, and modern fleet, making it a strong competitor in Malaysia, growing low-cost carrier market. A collaboration between two experienced industry figures who saw an opportunity to offer affordable and efficient air travel. With its focus on a low fare, operational efficiency, and a modern fleet, My Airline has quickly become a stronger player in the Malaysia low-cost carrier market. As the airline continues to expand, it has a potential to make air travel more accessible to a wider range of people in South Asia. My Airline, a low-cost carrier based in Malaysia, was founded with a clear set of objectives aimed at making air travel more affordable, efficient, and accessible to a wide range of passengers. These objectives reflect the airline commitment to providing a cost-effective solution for both leisure and business travelers while ensuring operational excellence and customer satisfaction. My Airline, as a relatively new player in the Malaysia aviation market, presents a dynamic case study for understanding the complexity of starting and growing a business in the competitive industry. The reason why we chose My Airline is because understanding organizational development and growth. My Airline was established in late 2020 and started operational in 2022. Positioning it as a new organization, this provides an excellent opportunity to analyze organizational development in its early stage, including how it's developed its business plan. build its organizational structure, and grow its workforce to support its operation. Secondly, entrepreneurial leadership and strategic planning. My airline formation involved collaboration between two people, Reni Teo Keng Hock, an aviation industry veteran, and Datuk Goh Wan Hua, a Malaysian entrepreneur. This presents a case for entrepreneurial leadership in the aviation industry, as well as how strategic planning can turn a vision into a successful operational entity. Thirdly, impact of technological integration of organization development. As a modern airline, my airline integrates technology at the core of its operation. This includes digital booking system, mobile apps, online check-in and customer service channels. Analyzing my airline technological strategy would be valuable for understanding how technology-driven innovation plays a role in the development of a modern organization. Other than that, market entry strategy and competitive is the reason why we choose my airline. My airline entered an already competitive market, dominated by AirAsia and Malindo Air. My airline provides an opportunity to analyze the market entry strategy employed by a new organization, including how they differentiate themselves in the crowded marketplace. Lastly, my airline can also provide insight into its impact on Malaysia's society and the wider South Asian region. By offering affordable flight, my airline has the potential to influence social mobility, tourism, and economic growth. It's also an example of how organizations can be positively impact local economies by providing jobs and contribute to the nation's infrastructure. This societal impact can be a crucial aspect to explore in the development organization goals, as it ties with the company growth to both the national and regional development goals. As a conclusion, choosing my airline for our assignments in a development organization subject provides a unique and valuable opportunity to explore various phases of organization development in the context of a new and emerging business. From understanding the challenge of market entry and competitive strategy to analyze leaderships, technological integrations, and sustainability effort. My airline offers a comprehensive case study to align well with the theme of organizations growth, entrepreneurship, and strategic management. It's an excellent example of how modern organizations are built from the ground up and how they evolve in the response to both internal and external challenges.
My airline, Malaysia's low-cost carrier, wants to revolutionize affordable travel in the region. However, by October 2023, the airline faced insurmountable challenges that led to its suspension, impacting thousands of lives. In this video, we'll explore the two major issues that caused the downfall of my airline and their lasting effects. Issue number one, financial mismanagement and unpaid salaries. One of the most critical issues was financial mismanagement. Despite operating in a highly competitive industry, my airline struggled to manage its finance effectively. By October 2023, the company owed 4.3 million in unpaid salaries to 158 employees, leaving many without a stable source of income. The unpaid salaries created widespread dissatisfaction among the workforce, affecting morale and trust in the organization. Employees reported financial hardship and uncertainty about their future. Attempts to secure critical funding from investors, including potential Middle Eastern backers, fell through. Without this investment, my airline could not sustain its operations or meet its obligation to employees, suppliers, and passengers. This financial instability had far-reaching consequences. Over 125,000 passengers faced flight cancellations, leaving them stranded and awaiting refunds. The situation tarnished my airline's reputation and trust among its customers. Issue number two, regulatory non-compliance and licensing revocation. The second major issue stems from regulatory non-compliance. Airlines are required to meet strict financial and operational standards set by the Malaysian Aviation Commission (MAVCOM) and the Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia (CAAM). Malaysia Airlines' financial instability raised red flags leading to a suspension of its license in October 2023. Despite the airline's efforts to address this issue, the suspension marked the beginning of the end. In April 2024, My Airline's Air Operator Certificate (EOC) was officially revoked, making it impossible for the airline to resume operations. The regulatory actions not only grounded My Airline but also deterred potential investors who were critical to the company's recovery. Without regulatory approval, the airline's future became increasingly uncertain. To compound the problem, 4 Airbus A320-200s that My Airlines previously operated were reassigned to AirAsia, signaling the loss of critical assets to competitors. This asset redistribution further reduced the airline's ability to stage a comeback. Effects on the organization. The effects of this issue on My Airline were devastating and far-reaching. Number one, reputational damage. Extensive negative media coverage and public dissatisfaction eroded trust in the airline. Number two, operational health. Over 125,000 passengers were left in limbo, with refund still pending for many. Number three, asset redistribution. The reassignment of key aircraft to competitors like AirAsia further weakened the My Airline's position. Number four, legal and financial hurdles. Strained relations with employees, lawsuits, and unresolved debt create a challenging path for any potential recovery. The combination of financial mismanagement and regulatory non-compliance effectively brought My Airline to a standstill, leaving its workforce, passengers, and stakeholders grappling with the aftermath.
Next, I will be talking about how My Airline overcome the issues that they have faced. Number one is by securing investment. As we all are aware, My Airline has been dealing with some kind of problems due to operational failure and money problems that at the end of the day made the company to shut down. And during this time though, My Airline actually actively engaged with 15 potential investors, some are from the Middle East, to secure fresh capital. So the reason why they need to secure this fresh capital, because they need the money, the fund, to pay up to all the people, in which the financial obligations though include 22 million pending passengers refund and 4.3 million pending employee salaries. So My Airline is owing people a lot of money. But during despite of these efforts, the negotiation failed to yield results before the crucial regulatory deadlines, further intensifying the airline's financial struggles. So at the end of the day, although they tried to secure the investment from 15 potential investors, but they failed. Next, employee and also passenger support. The airline introduced a donation initiative called Tabung Ihsan to provide temporary financial relief to the employees, since My Airline, the company, is owing the employees their salary, right? So employees were encouraged to enroll in this employee insurance scheme, offering additional financial aid to those affected. My Airline also assured that passengers refunds would be issued once the recapitalization was achieved, although these commitments were ultimately dependent on the success of their funding efforts. Another thing is that the next point, they are doing regulatory engagement, in which it is a forced which show cause notices from regulatory bodies such as CAAM, which is the Civil Aviation Authority of Malaysia, and also by the Malaysian Aviation Commission, MAVCOM. My Airline actually submitted the detailed responses by the specified deadlines. So while the airline demonstrated compliance with this procedural requirement, these efforts were still deemed insufficient to retain their operational licenses. But they do try to get or to follow all the requirements that has been given to them in order to operate back as usual. And another thing that they did was communication and also fraud prevention. So my airline actually proactively took steps to safeguard customers during this crisis, and they also issued public warnings to alert customers about scams related the pending refunds, because my airline is owing customers money, right? So they scared that some irresponsible people will take these chances to scam people and say that they will refund them the money, but instead they take more money from the customer. And also my airline maintained customer support services in collaboration of the MEFCOM to address grievances. And lastly is this measure actually aimed to mitigate additional losses and demonstrate accountability from my airline part amid the operational halt. Last but not least, they actually attempted organizational restructuring, which they think that can stabilize its financial situation. My airline actually explored shareholder restructuring to revamp ownership and also decision making. Potential partnership with other entities to secure more sustainable operating model is part of their plan. However, the lack of the concrete outcomes from these initiatives actually limited their impact and also contributed the airline's ongoing instability. So they tried to do and overcome this all the issues that they have been facing, but at the end of the day they kind of fail, but they are still trying. So I think that my airline actually will be successful again one day with all the initiatives that they try to do. For example, like paying employee salary and also to pay back customers refund. They try their best to solve these issues, and I believe that one day they will be successful again. That's all from me. Thank you.
Let me begin by highlighting how my airline has strategically positioned itself for organizational development and growth. Firstly, through strategic talent acquisition, my airline's leadership team, including CEO Rainer Theo and former AirAsia executive, bring deep industry expertise. This enables efficient operational structuring which accelerate organizational growth. Secondly, my airlines capitalize on market timing. Entering the market post-pandemic, then aircraft leasing rates were lower and aviation talent was readily available. This demonstrates strategic foresight and effective resource optimization. Finally, airlines control expansion strategic aim to scale up to 50 aircraft over 5 years. By avoiding aggressive over expansion, my airline minimizes financial risk while fostering sustainable growth. Okay, next, let's talk about my airline's entrepreneurial leadership and strategic planning. The first point is its experience-driven leadership. CEO Rainer Theo brings 34 years of aviation experience to the table, supported by the appointment like Kathleen Tan and Tuat Cross. Their expertise ensures leadership decisions are grounded in deep industry knowledge. Secondly, my airlines exhibit nimbleness and adaptability as a startup. The airlines embrace quick decision making and operational flexibility, allowing it to respond effectively to market shift and advantage over larger incumbents. Lastly, my airline adopts a customer-centric approach while its branding and aircraft model resemble AirAsia. An airline differentiates itself by prioritizing customer experience, and seat offering. This focus is designed to build long-term customer loyalty. This strategy underscores My Airline's commitment to creating a competitive edge in the market. Let's look at My Airline technological integration. First, the airline prioritizes efficient fleet management by choosing Airbus A320. This decision aligns with existing technological infrastructure, simplifying operation and reduce maintenance complexities and costs. Secondly, My Airline emphasizes operational readiness by securing the Air Operator Certificate from CAAM. The airline complies with all necessary safety and operational regulation. This is not only accelerate market entry but also ensure readiness to operate smoothly. Together, this technological strategy enhance efficiency and maintain high standard of safety and reliability. My airline approach to organizational development, leadership, and technology a robust strategy for success in aviation industry. Next, we look at the market entry strategy and competitive analysis. My airline began its journey with great enthusiasm, turning challenge into opportunity. Their initial focus on domestic tourism routes allowed the company to tap into the pent-up travel demand after the pandemic. With a smart strategy that capitalized on affordable aircraft leasing and available airport slots, they successfully keep operational costs low. Additionally, My Airline boldly leveraged high aircraft trend to maximize profit, but as the saying goes, the wind don't always blow in the shallow favor. Financial challenge ultimately disrupt their momentum. Next is corporate governance and leadership. From a leadership perspective, My Airline has had a solid foundation with an experienced board of directors and financial backing from major shareholders like Zillion Wealth and Trillion Corp Holding. However, turbulence struck when their co-founder Dato' Alan Goh became involved in a legal investigation which shattered corporate trust. Incident became one of the key factors contributing to the company's operational instability. Next is cultural and societal impact. Cultural and societal impact. By using a bold red livery symbolizing tradition and culture heritage, the company created a brand identity that resonated deeply with the local community. Additionally, they contribute to economic recovery by creating over 330 job opportunities, a proud achievement. Unfortunately, the suspension of operation disrupted this vision, highlighting the importance of stability in sustaining positive impact. Next is overall effectiveness. My Airline's strategic timing, experience, leadership, and focus on cost efficiency position it well for growth in Malaysia's competitive aviation market. However, challenges such as fluctuating fuel price, inflation, and economic headwinds remain significant. The airline measure approach to expansion and focus on operational challenge are crucial for long-term sustainability.
In conclusion, May Airlines is at a critical juncture where organizational development efforts must focus on addressing the root causes of financial mismanagement, unpaid salaries, and regulatory non-compliance. Effective leadership is essential in turning the company's fortunes around. This includes implementing stringent financial controls, ensuring timely payment of employees, and rectifying any regulatory shortcomings. It is also crucial to engage employees in decision-making processes, rebuild their trust, and restore a positive organizational culture. Without addressing these fundamental issues, May Airlines risks further destabilization, potentially threatening its future viability. By implementing these strategies, May Airlines can stabilize its operations, restore employee morale, regain regulatory trust, and ultimately rebuild its position in the market.